Hey all, I want to start off this video by apologizing for no upload last week. The order I made for steel sheets to cover some of the window slots ended up getting delayed, so I didn't end up getting too much done these 2 weeks. As such, this video will contain 2 weeks of work in one video. It'll still be a little bit short though. I have made a lot of progress since then, however, so next week's video should be the typical length of about 20 to 30 minutes. These 2 weeks were primarily spent polishing the bus, doing rust removal, getting any remaining insulation or adhesive off, and prepping the windows for the sheets to be put in. I began with the roof of the bus, getting off any remaining fiberglass that I couldn't get off with my hands alone. For this, I mostly used a wire brush. It was a good amount of work, but it was also nice to really start to see the raw frame I was working with, cleaned off of any gunk. In total, the roof took about 2 days to do, but it was very satisfying to finish because it was hell to work on with how itchy the fiberglass was and how it got everywhere. Once I finished that, it was time to begin wire brushing the floor to get some of the rust off. I'd be going back over this later with a flap disc, but for now, a wire brush was a good way to get the particularly big chunks of rust off. Before I was able to finish with the floor, I got news that my window sheet order was ready, so I began to prep the windows for putting the sheets in. I really wanted to make sure I had the windows covered up as soon as possible because rainy season was here and I wanted to make sure the bus was weatherproof so I could continue working on it freely. I planned on using an adhesive to seal the windows to the frame and then additionally using some rivets to really hold them in place. But in order to use the adhesive, the frames needed to be polished completely free from any old dust, paint, or adhesive. Now, I didn't have time to properly seal the windows into place this week, but here you can see a picture of what it looked like once I placed the windows in place without sealing them to kind of get an idea of what it would look like. In the next video, I'll be finishing up the polishing of the bus and preparation for the epoxy and insulation, but while I do that, I'll really be beginning to dive into my plan for the layout of the bus. I look forward to seeing all of you next week, and I hope you're enjoying these videos. If you are, please feel free to subscribe or follow me on YouTube or Instagram, or if you're feeling particularly generous, consider subscribing to my Patreon. All funds from that will be going directly into working on this bus.